Hi, my preschool friends. It's Mrs. Real here with this week's lesson. Today, I'm going to need some help with our song for this lesson. It's going to be one of our 5 songs, so you need your 5 fingers to help out. But in this one, you also need to be swimming and jumping and keep changing your hands. So remember, this is our 5 green and speckled frogs song. And in this song, our 5 green and speckled frogs need a log to sit on. So show me your 5 green and speckled frogs hand. Use your other hand to give me a log for those frogs to sit on as they jump around and dance to our music, and sing it along with me. Here we go. 5 green and speckled frogs, where did they go? Where did they go? 5 green and speckled frogs, where did they go? Where did they go? Here's our log. 5 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum, rub your tummy. One jumped into the pool, where it was nice and cool. Then there were 4 green speckled frogs. Glub, glub. 4 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool, where it was nice and cool. Then there were 3 green speckled frogs. Glub, glub. 3 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool, where it was nice and cool. Then there were 2 green speckled frogs. Glub, glub. 2 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool, where it was nice and cool. Then there was 1 green speckled frog. Glub, glub. 1 green and speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. He jumped into the pool, where it was nice and cool. Then there were no green speckled frogs. 5 green and speckled frogs, where did they go? Where did they go? 5 green and speckled frogs, where did they go? Where did they go? 5 green and speckled frogs, where did they go? Where did they go? Green and speckled frogs, my favorite part. Where did they go? Where did they go? 5 green and speckled frogs, where did they go? Where did they go? 5 green and speckled frogs, where did they go? Where did they go? Oh my goodness, I think our 5 green and speckled frogs went for a swim in the pond. And they'll come back later when they're done. All right, my friends, I have a story to share with you today. It has something to do with a special day next week. And we're not going to be in school together next week, so I'm reading it to you now. It also has kind of a connection to our 5 green and speckled frogs, because it's a day to wear green. So next week, I forgot to hook it up. Next week, as I am working on this video, next week is St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day is a day where you should wear green. Or sometimes people will pinch you. That's not fun. It's also a day where there might be leprechauns running around. Leprechauns are tiny little elves, like elf-looking things, and they kind of make some trouble. So they will sometimes make a big mess everywhere. And it might be fun to trap a leprechaun. So in our story, it's called The Night Before St. Patrick's Day. So if you know the story, 'twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. It kind of goes like that. It's a poem, it rhymes, but there's no Santa Claus in this story. There's leprechauns in this story. And the little girl and boy are going to try to catch them. And if you catch a leprechaun, he's supposed to give you his gold. So let's check out our story. The night before St. Patrick's Day. So here's our two friends, and here's a pot full of gold at the end of the rainbow, and look at these leprechauns everywhere. Oh, I think they might be into trouble. Here's one of our leprechaun traps. Shiny treasure inside, come in. Do you think they're going to catch some leprechauns? The night before St. Patrick's Day. 'Twas the night before St. Patrick's, the day to wear green. Not a creature was stirring, except Tim and Maureen. They're getting ready to decorate for St. Patrick's, but look who's there. It's a leprechaun. Do you think they know that he's there? I don't know. Those leprechauns are usually pretty sneaky. They decked out the den from ceiling to floor with streamers and rainbows and shamrocks galore. So we have rainbows, lots of streamers, these little clovery shamrocks flying everywhere, and more leprechauns being sneaky. Later, they carefully made traps with gold charms and rings. I bet we catch a leprechaun. They love shiny things. For if they caught one, so the legend told, they'd find where he buried his big pot of gold. So they made their plan, and now they're making their trap. They set all the traps round the room with great care in hopes a wee Irishman soon would be theirs. So there's one trap, 2, 3, 4, 5 traps. Do you think they'll catch one? This has shiny stuff inside. It says shiny, shiny, shiny. This one doesn't have any shiny stuff, but it has a slide on it. It says Lucky Leprechaun Slide. The children then nestled all snug in their beds while visions of golden coins danced in their heads. There's that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The dog is dreaming of a dog biscuit instead of a pot of gold. Happy St. Patty's, said Dad early the next morning. Then he started to play bagpipes without warning. He huffed and he puffed an old Irish song. Mom dished out green eggs and sang loudly along. Bagpipes are kind of fun to listen to, but they're pretty loud for early in the morning. When from their bedroom there arose such a clatter, the kids ran down the hallway to see what was the matter, and what to their wondering eyes should appear but a terrible mess. A leprechaun was here. Look what he did. He messed up their room, and he left muddy footprints everywhere. Be quiet, whispered Maureen. He's hiding somewhere. When we find him, remember, we must hold his stare. For if you look away, if you so much as blink, leprechauns vanish, quick as a wink. The kids trailed muddy footprints back and forth across the floor, which led them under Tim's bed and past the closed door, the closet door. And then inside a trap, they heard someone giggling. A real live leprechaun. They both saw him wriggling. They caught one. Yay! His eyes, how they twinkled, his body so tiny. His hands clasped a trinket so golden and shiny. He was dressed in all green from his head to his toes, and he looked like a cobbler wearing fairy-sized clothes. The children approached him, staring straight in his eyes. Tell us where the gold is. Don't be tricky. No lies. I buried it under a rock, smooth and hard. It's marked with an X right in your backyard. The gold is in their backyard. They're going to go find the rock with an X on it, and they're going to have all the gold. Oh. But when the kids went outside with their shovel and pick, they instantly saw it had been a big trick. That leprechaun, look, his paintbrush and painter's still here. He put an X on every rock in their backyard. No gold, just a bunch of X's. Ha ha, I fooled you. It's time to disappear. Happy St. Patty's Day to you, and better luck next year. What do you think, my friends? Was that a very nice trick that leprechaun played on those kids? Leprechauns are kind of tricky like that. They don't want to give you their gold. They want to keep all of it for themselves. All right, I need to switch our CD and get a drink of water. And then we are getting ready for I Think You're Wonderful. I would never trick you with X's all over rocks in your backyard. Silly leprechauns. All right. Oh, our CD player is making all kinds of funny noise today. Let's see. All right, friends, I don't like that sound, and it's not going to play our song for us. So we're going to do it without the song. Are you guys ready? You know this one so well. You know how to do this one. You'll have to listen to Mrs. Real sing it without music, and you're going to have to help me. So sing it really loud. Ready? Tune, 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 tune. I think you're wonderful. Somebody says that to me. I feel wonderful, as wonderful can be. It makes me want to say the same thing to somebody new. And by the way, I've been meaning to say, I think you're wonderful too. You practice this phrase in the most honest way. Find something special in someone each day. We'll lift up the world one heart at a time. It all starts by saying this one simple line. I think you're wonderful. When somebody says that to me, I feel wonderful, as wonderful can be. It makes me want to say the same thing to somebody new. And by the way, I've been meaning to say, I think you're wonderful too. When each one of us feels important inside, loving and giving and glad we're alive. Oh, what a difference we'll make in each day. And all because someone decided to say, I think you're wonderful. When somebody says that to me, I feel wonderful, as wonderful can be. It makes me want to say the same thing to somebody new. And by the way, I've been meaning to say, I think you're wonderful too. And by the way, I've been meaning to say, I think you're wonderful too. All right, my friends, we can do this without music. We don't need that CD. Have a fabulous day, my friends. I do think you're wonderful. I won't see you next week because it's spring break, but I'll see you the week after that. Have a great day, my friends.